Okay. The clicking's loud.
Like to the joke. Oh, how was this new Jordan Schlansky video?
Oh, it's great. Yeah. Should watch it.
There's a little bit of blue sky. I mean, it's not coming towards us. I wish it were. This is where we were yesterday. We saw those geese flying by. I took a dip in the water over there. And I took a long break over there too.
Oh, one viewer. Oh, it's me.
That would be. Wanna watch this real quick? With a little bit of motherfucking. What's the word I'm looking for? Narration. It'd be like perfect.
Look at the dashboard.
Did you already post it on Patreon?
Mm-hmm. 2 viewers, I think. Both of them are.
How can you tell?
Because I opened it twice. I actually had to take a dump really quick.
Okay.
Well, I'll just continue editing.
Hello, Governor. How do you tell? Control room.
Is there a YouTube dashboard so you can see people chatting or something?
Yeah, there's got to be.
Yeah, I feel like if you go click edit. Roll of toilet paper.
I don't know. What? I don't see it. You can do /users and it displays a list of participants. Whatever. Make legs more goons.
Paul Neal, if you had any desire to eat slimy fungus right now. Lots of woodier fungus. Slimy all over already.
Not the first thing on our priority list. That's to eat slimy fungus. Yeah, it's like a sports story, but it's like
fun to come in at night.
Ooh, that's good. Keep card, read good.
You say hi to Jason Likens yet? Did you say hi to Jason Likens?
No, it says nobody's in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It says 3 viewers.
Like those commands, you can see the list of
Oh,
commands.
yeah.
And it says you're the only person in the call.
Oh, so this is group chat, though, right?
Yeah, but I don't know where the comments are.
Well, he said it on Patreon. Is it different because it's like unlisted?
Watch it.
Yeah, see if there's a chat you can.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, James Bolt, Jason Likens, David. Hello, everybody.
I don't know why we can't see the chat on there.
Yeah. Well, we can just leave it up there or something.
Why am I typing this? We can't see. I can only see the chat from over here. So whatever.
Here, I'm gonna move your Chipotle.
Try to pretend like this place is presented.
Oh, I just meant so we can put the camera.
Oh, you don't care about that.
I need like a better version.
Okay, shall we
Yeah.
let them hear what we're doing? Oh, that's music spoilers, though.
Yeah, music spoilers. It's already all on Bandcamp.
Oh, it is. Oh, wait, we need to pull up the chat on that.
Yeah.
So
So you just go to the link?
probably have
Yeah.
figured this out at the time. Actually,
Blade Soul.
she said it
Oh yeah,
clearly.
Blade and Soul I've heard is like it made kind of a splash. It's a Korean MMO, I think. Find out real quick. I'm curious now. It is, yeah. NC Soft.
You sent me that link. Oh, yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay. Let me send that to Sunjan too, in case he's interested.
It's actually kind of cool. Oh, better turn the volume.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just mute the volume on that. Okay. Playing stuff today was boring and full of robots. I can
Oh,
imagine.
there's
Okay. Jabankalage Mogul.
moderators.
You guys have questions or anything? I don't have anything entertaining to say at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard. I'm going to add Fat Corn as a moderator just because.
It's not Fat Corns, actually. It's
What?
It's Robbie Huang.
Whatever.
Just live hangouts. I have a question. What about Zion?
Wait, Zion. Oh, that's actually one of the 3. So, episode 3 of season 3, we're going to have people vote on where we go, allegedly.
Okay.
And Zion's one of the choices, I think.
Okay.
That and Channel Islands and Sequoia Kings Canyon.
Is Sequoia Kings Canyon like one place?
Yeah, I don't know, apparently. Should probably know that. But
I have a question. Roughly, where are you guys at with it? Well, let's take a look at that. We have,
like, the whole rough edit is done, right?
yeah, except for the post-hype meal. So right now it's at 1 hour and 6 minutes. There's a lot of music already in, actually. And then there's no narration in yet. And then we haven't trimmed everything. Like, this whole night scene hasn't been edited at all.
We also have to add all the little embellishment, like the intro scene or intro sequence.
Oh, right.
And the day 1, day 2 thing.
Dude, I promised myself that I would get that ready before we started editing this. I didn't do it. So yeah, I think we can actually finish by April 1st. Or it's gonna be April Fools. We're done. Just kidding. We're not done. Okay.
A lot of these musical
All I need is some trees. Okay, well, looks good to me. All I need is the ground. We were wondering if we were going to be able to start a fire. Burrito gave us this little gift. Pride is on the line. Let's do it. All right.
Did you have this
We'll
song
like
last
this,
night?
and then I'll
Sinjan needs our drum inspections removed.
Oh, dude. Should we fly the drum? Let's fly the drum.
You just set it on his chair.
Yesterday on the vlog, I tried to fly it in here. It was terrifying.
It's a terrible idea.
Well, not on the chair, dude. It's like, were you not looking at it yesterday? We need lots of room.
Let's make a clown car noise.
I don't know. That's a good question. So the problem is when you're outside, there's plenty of room for it to like waver, you know, but in here, if it's not exact, it's gonna cut something up.
Those propellers are hard too.
Yeah,
Like sharp plastic.
Oh, it's warming up. You gotta let it warm up. What did he say though? I need your drone to inspect my roof. Oh,
Like I want
I
to
thought he
attach-
said room.
I want to attach a trowel to clean my car. Hashtag what could go
That
wrong.
is so funny. No, that's okay. We did it yesterday.
We're gonna just both end up severely injured.
That'd be so funny to be like, we're just on the ground bleeding out, and the hangout's still going on. We're like, we gotta find them. We're called the ambulance.
We never release our address.
Okay.
Brian comes home. He's like,
Yeah, Brian's at the gym right now. We weren't not supposed to start until 12:30.
he'll be here around 1, I think. Larissa says, "Go for it."
Do you know that you can live broadcast the drone footage?
Oh man, really?
Yeah, apparently that's what it says on the box. I haven't tried it yet. Let's move this chair.
It'd be cool if we could just switch it between the two.
I'm sure there's a way to do that.
Yeah, it's 2016. There's gotta be. How do you know when it's ready? Picture the screen.
No, it just says right here, aircraft warming up. So you guys can see what it says. Here, go put your face in front of the camera. Oh, man. Well, so far we're off to a very productive start. Okay, is it safe to fly non-GPS?
Oh yeah, it does turn green.
Okay, hold up. Here we go. You better back up, actually.
Steady, steady.
Years of playing video games have paid off. Landing button. Over here, over here. It's on the upper left tablet. Top. Is that working? Yeah, that's what's trying to do. I don't think you can do that. Whoa! Oh! Ow! Oh, wait, stop, 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 stop. Stop it.
I got tangled in this wire. Ow! That hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm bleeding. I am bleeding. Holy crap!
You alright?
Look, I'm bleeding on my hand now. My foot's a little scuffed up too.
Well, that was
Well, that turned out exactly how.
exactly how everyone expected it to turn out.
Holy crap, that hurt.
You alright?
I'll be okay in a few hours.
Let me see your hand. Oh, I know.
It's like meat coming out.
I was trying to tell you to not go near it. I was like, just let the drone crash.
Yeah. It looked like it was going straight down, so I don't know what happened.
I don't either. I think if it doesn't have like a clear GPS signal, then it can't do the auto landing.
Oh, well, you know, in hindsight, we probably should just gonna say.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, no permanent injuries. Oh, what happened? The drone crashed right into my hand and foot, and then got tangled in a wire.
Yeah, that was scary.
It's pretty stupid.
Well, that was dumb. We should have just not done it. I apologize. We're usually a little bit less stupid than that.
Yeah, well, now we know it will definitely injure you. Never saw that
We flew it yesterday, and it was more towards like the TVs and stuff. And like as soon as it went into the air, I was like, "Oh God, we can't do that." Yeah, drone is fine. And I was like, "We should not do that."
You know, it's funny because the more you suffer, the better watching it is.
That's true. Yeah. You know what's funny is like this reminds me of like the stupid stuff you do when you're a kid. Like I remember in 7th grade, very specifically, there was this girl that I liked, and I wanted to like impress her by doing something stupid. So I tried to jump on this stool, like you know those like stools they have like in science class.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to jump on it, and I missed, and then like scraped my entire shin, and it was like bleeding and everything. And I had to play it off, and then the next period I went to the nurse's office. Oh man,
Is this Phantom 3? It's Phantom. What Phantom is it?
Phantom 3. Yeah, this is a Phantom 3 4K, which I don't know which version it is because if you Google Phantom 3 4K, you can't even find it. Like, it's not like on the product page or anything. Yeah, I think the drone is fine. There's no blood on the propellers.
Glad those are made of plastic.
There is, okay, there's some scuff.
They caved to peer pressure, and now Andrew's named for life. Want to take it outside, just really quick?
Sure. Oh, yeah, I guess you could bring
Yeah,
the laptop.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna take it outside. Gonna stand far away this time.
I don't understand how these are legal, to be honest. Like, I really don't.
Yeah, like I want them to be legal in the parks to an extent, like with a permit system. But really, they probably shouldn't be legal anywhere.
It's so dangerous.
Let's see.
And it's weird, like the FAA permit or whatever, you only need to pay $5. And they don't even like verify it or anything.
Really? Do we have one?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like.
You're supposed to write your serial number on the outside.
Uh-huh.
I haven't done that yet. Oh, that's interesting. If they don't find it. And also
I wonder if there's some sort of like aerodynamic thing inside that just makes it less stable. Or is it just that wobbly and we don't notice it?
No, I think when you're inside, it doesn't have a GPS signal, so it can't get it precise. The glass is like preventing the camera from.
God, this is like the future. Yeah, look how stable it is.
Yeah. Plus we're outside, so like that much movement indoors.
Yeah, that's true. Here, let me see if I can get the feed onto the live feed. Can you even see that?
I have no idea how we would do that.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go in the shape.
Holy crap, that looks like Google Maps.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. Did you guys see that? If I point it up, it's just going to be the glare of the sun, but
It really does sound like a swarm of angry bees. Holy bird.
man, if a bird flew into that, I would feel really bad.
Yeah, that'd be really horrible.
It's so cool. Okay. Yes. You're thinking that you want to fly it till it runs out, right?
I think that's one of the things that I was most surprised about is how much fun it's to fly. Like it just feels really like just like a video game.
Yeah. Oh, it's 12:30.
Well, that was fun. Little drone action. A few cuts and bruises.
Okay. What do we need to do?
There's no questions, so we just edit. Okay.
Oh,
I guess we could talk about the process, which is
is that gonna be really loud for them?
I don't know. So,
Sitting on the speaker.
how do we edit these exactly? We just basically, kind of, at least in the past, what we've done is like for the first 5 episodes, you just edited the video without any music, and then like
And
we added music after.
Sometimes you do the music to the edit.
Yeah, like if we, oh yeah, we did do that. Now we don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, now it's the opposite, which is how we wanted it to be.
Yeah, because having music first and then cutting is that is the easiest and funnest way to edit.
Music, then cut it. Is next season gonna have aerial shots now? It's banned in the national parks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about national forests, but I assume it's banned there too.
Let's check that real quick, actually.
But what we were thinking is we just go directly outside of the park and film aerial shots, and then use those. But yeah, but if we can ever manage getting aerial shots, we're definitely going to. But I mean,
It's National Forest System. It says, it just says you must follow FAA guidance.
We're gonna go to lots of national forests then. I wonder if each individual national forest site has stuff on that. Or I guess we can always call ahead of time. That's usually the best.
Yeah. Cool.
But I mean, if not, we just film some aerial shots outside the park or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, like the driving out shots.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure. Like a car driving and then that's the drone falling. That'd be awesome.
Launch it from out of the moon.
That'd be really cool. Because then you could hold it like this and just let go.
You know what drones are like? They're like that Calvin and Hobbes where he gets the beanie and he's like imagining himself flying around.
Wow, dude, it's really crazy because the future is like now.
Yeah.
Like a drone, as a kid, like that's like something you only dreamed of.
Yeah.
To be able to fly something like that, even
So
without a
precisely,
camera.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to be able to fly something up in the air like that. I was on the highway the other day and I saw like a huge like model airplane flying.
Wow.
Doing the loops and stuff.
They have a Millennium Falcon drone.
Really?
Sweet. You know, kids, when they hear the word phone, they'll think it means computer.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to set the homing device. My new friend's drone flew away to oblivion on its first. That's horrible. That really sucks. Oh, God.
That does suck.
Did you get it? You couldn't find it? It's just like gone? Flew into the ocean or something?
Oh, what do you think of that? That song seems like a little too.
Yeah, well, I was thinking if we put narration, it might be okay. It was a cold morning.
Okay, listen to this, guys. See if this sounds too demonic.
So, James Bolt says that could work.
Okay. Well, then, I think
It's
this
like
actually
a-
fits pretty well right there.
20-second video. Worst case.
This is super exciting. When I went to Japan recently, I found out they have these single serve coffee brewers. Oh, okay. You open it like that.
Sounds kind of like Robo
God,
getting
it
robbed.
smells so good.
It does, yeah.
Good Lord. Thank you, Japan. That's smooth. Nothing makes getting out of bed easier than having a fire.
Oh, should we work on that? Man, that's kind of a spoiler.
Which one?
That rainy scene.
Oh, yeah. Now we'll work on that later. Has this already been edited?
No, I just stuck this in. You can decide to. If you don't want it in there.
No, I don't like it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's edit this scene right here.
Okay. Yeah, you could just. Can you extend that in?
Maybe. No, it's not hard.
You can R it to that first part,
No.
but then it'd be short. See him try.
I think that's good the way it is.
Okay.
We could slow it down maybe.
No. Yeah, feel free to ask us more questions because it's just gonna be us sitting here or whatever. That's cool. That's cool.
I mean, yeah, just floating your boat. By all means, keep floating.
Yeah, I mean, too much of that.
Here, why don't you edit? I will regale them with stories. What's something funny I could tell about this particular trip? Well, I mean, there's lots of things, but I don't want to spoil the
Yeah,
episode.
maybe the radio thing, like how you guys forgot. Thought I was.
Nah, we'll just leave it in. Which is the best Pokemon game? You know, shamefully, I have not played any Pokemon games.
I owned Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, and that's it.
Which one did you like better?
I think I more or less beat Red. Did I beat Red? I don't know. I didn't beat either of them.
Brian, I
They're
know,
both
has
fun.
played them quite a bit.
150 was like a lot of Pokemon already. Once they got to like 500,
Yeah, there's a lot now.
he's like, what?
I know, it's shameful. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, and I've played like every Nintendo game. I used to be like a Nintendo fanboy, and I never played Pokemon.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw Pokemon was in, I think, 4th grade. And I was like, this looks like Zelda. This is like
Oh,
overhead.
yeah,
I was like, what is
overhead,
this?
Well, I mean, I remember reading in magazines and stuff before Pokemon came out, like the original Game Boy one. They're like, it's a sensation in Japan, and it's going to be huge when it comes to America.
Wow, they were right.
For whatever reason, I never played it.
I feel like Pokemon had a revitalization. Like in high school, his whole life is a lie. In high school, everybody started playing it again. Like all the cool kids for whatever reason.
Oh, really?
Well, it was like either you were cool if you played it, or you're really nerdy. And now it's like big again.
Yeah, now I feel like it's to the point where like if you can unironically say I play Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
People won't be like, oh, that's for kids or whatever.
As long as you like own up to it, I feel like.
Yeah, if you like try to hide it, I suppose. You know, one game that I do not play anymore, but as a kid I played, and I feel like it's totally a kid's game, even though it's not. Mortal Kombat.
It's funny because it's like it's trying too hard to be mature.
No, it's like exactly what a kid would think would be a mature game.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, this is just silly.
That stuff is so violent. Like I can't even
Like
watch that
the
anymore.
new Mortal Kombat is. Look up the fatalities on Mortal Kombat 10X.
You gotta stick to your stomach. It's like
Yeah, so like they chop off like his face and his face slides off. I'm like, how is this? Why is this being shown to me right now? You see that Conan O'Brien where they had Marshawn Lynch come in and play Mortal Kombat X? Like after the first fatality, he gets up and is like, no, can't do it.
oh yeah, I think so. I went to a punk show recently, and everyone there was talking about like the two conversations I remember hearing were about Magic the Gathering and Animal Crossing.
Oh, really?
I was like, I didn't know people at punk shows talk about this. I don't really listen to punk music, but
I don't even know what punk music is.
well, the first like two sets were just loud screaming and power chords that all sounded the same. But like the last band was actually pretty good. But the other funny thing is, people go to punk shows and they wear earplugs.
Really?
They wear earplugs to the show, and it's like you can just turn the volume down. You know, like this seems like a roundabout way to like.
That is really dumb.
First school, it was awesome. Middle school, it was kids game. In high school, it was bigger than sports.
I think he's talking about.
Oh, Pokemon, yeah. That's weird that happens.
I will play a Pokemon game. I actually committed to playing one for the first time.
Isn't there like a new one? There's Pokemon Go or whatever.
I mean, there's one that comes out every year.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't get excited about it.
Were you ever excited about it? No. I mean, I love RPGs, but I play RPGs more for the story and the music.
Yeah.
Not so much for the gameplay. But there's other people who do play for the gameplay. So.
What if it has good story?
I doubt it. I don't think that's ever been their focus. You know what's funny is like when you edit to the music, you're really just editing to the beat lots of times, and sometimes I get the sense that like, oh,
It's like, is this too easy?
yeah,
Like,
it's almost like too easy, exactly. Like I've done this so many times that it feels like, oh man, should I be trying to get more creative with this? Sometimes yes, that the answer is yes, but I don't know if any of you guys have done video editing, but when you first learn to edit, there's this transition called a dissolve, where
everybody does it.
yeah, where one clip fades into the other clip.
Don't
And the
do
first time you see it, you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. And then after you edit for a while, you're like, this is like, you only want to use it in very specific, like you want to use it sparingly so that when you do use it, it's like, oh yeah. Here, in fact, show them that clip of the.
And Anthony Myers, it's not really a big secret. We just don't want to spoil like some of the stuff that happens.
Yeah, no.
let's see.
We went to Lake Vesuvius, Southern Ohio, and yeah, show the scene where where me and Brian were hiking in, and then
That's gonna be the whole episode. Which scene are you?
no, the beginning.
Oh,
Remember we did that dissolve last night?
Oh yeah.
With the headlamps.
It's just funny you said the scene where me and Brian are hiking.
It's gonna be. Okay. Like here's a good spot to dissolve. I can't tell that, right?
Okay, just hold it right there.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Okay, so we're on the Lakeshore
So that's
Trail.
like one of like 5 dissolves in the whole episode right now.
You gotta use it sparingly and like, yeah. The lights, the headlamps in that make it seem like, I don't know, somehow it works. And then if you got like really dramatic music sometimes.
It's kind of like the transitions are like interesting, but you don't really want to use them most of the time because they're just distracting, like doing like a star wipe. Or like,
Yeah, don't be George Lucas. Like that only works in Star Wars.
Yeah. Although, you know, we could do wipes like those, just
Showing a passage of time. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we did that with like You Waiting, didn't we? Like in the Smokies.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It shows despair. Abject despair.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even finish cutting this.
What time is it? I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
You get breakfast and carry the laptop.
Actually, that'd be funny if we like hooked it up to a hotspot and then like, went out.
Yeah.
And this is also the first episode where we use the new A7S camera, which is
Oh yeah.
taking a time lapse right there. But
Great low light settings.
it's really good at doing low light. So all the nighttime shots look really good.
I'm just gonna fade the music out here.
Okay. Oh, somebody recommended that. I can't remember who it was, but they said I should check out the GSI Kung Foon. It's like a spork with chopsticks combined. Google that real quick.
Oh, that sounds great. Oh, I feel like I've seen this actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have seen this. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thomas had this plastic spork. Did we show that I broke it?
I don't remember. Is that in Yosemite?
Yeah, it was at Yosemite. He had this orange plastic.
No,
spork.
yeah, because someone commented about that. So I think we did show it.
Well, I broke it.
I was at my friend's the other day, and like his girlfriend pulls out 3 of those, and she's like, "Yeah, his mom bought these like at the store for some reason."
Fire!
I compared it last night.
Is that too quick?
I think that's fine.
Like,
The best way to edit, by the way, is to edit with somebody else who has a similar taste. Because then you can just like quickly say like, "Is this good?"
You did
And
it
then you can
without
say no or yes.
matches.
it's funny because we have very similar tastes, but we're really different on other things.
Yeah.
It's like I like deleted several jump cuts.
It's like, oh, this is different. It's funny because like if Andrew edits something and then I look at it later and I'm like, that's not good. I'm like, how could you possibly be so stupid to edit this way? And then I told Andrew that and he was like, yeah, I feel the same way whenever you do something stupid. But it's so true. It's like you look at something that seems so natural to you could be so unnatural to somebody else.
But that's what's great about
Yeah,
having
it's like a
different
checks and balances.
Yeah.
It's like the government, only it actually works.
Sorry if you work in the government.
They probably feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's like, I wish the government worked.
About the same, actually. It's just you did it without matches.
Yeah, I actually want to keep it going because I gotta make it good.
Oh, there was something else I was about to say about that. Oh yeah. When you're editing this by yourself, I'll get to the Panasonic G7 in just a second. But when you're editing by yourself, it's very paralyzing. That's the word. It's paralyzing because you're like, oh, I don't want to just like make the call to cut this out if it's actually good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you need someone else to like validate all your
Be like, I don't know about this. Panasonic G7. I have not used it before. It looks great from everything I've seen about it. It's just the only problem I have with the Panasonic G7 and the GH4 is that they're micro 4/3 sensors. So if you want that shallow depth of field, it's a lot harder to get that. So if that's your only camera, then I don't know how versatile it will be for that. But if you don't really mind that, then from what I've seen, it's a great camera, but I've never actually used it. It's weird because like the GH4 and the A7S, they complement each other really well because like we're using the GH4 for macro shots, so like really close-up shots, and you can do that much easier on a micro 4/3, and for telephoto shots where you're zooming in really far. We just got this lens right here, which we haven't been able to use on an episode yet, but it's a it's a mega zoom. So you can
Same
zoom in
actually.
really far.
You did it without matches.
That's huge, man.
building the
Panasonic is longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, the G7, I don't remember how much that is. Let me Google that real quick. Because my recommendation for the camera right now is the Sony A6300. Look at this. Oh yeah. Perfect, yeah.
Okay, you may resume.
Yeah, it's like 500 or something. I don't know. US dollars, that is. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no, at that price, I don't think you can go wrong with the Panasonic G7. It's a very good price, 4K. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody who says that 4K is unnecessary just it has different eyeballs than me or something.
Forgot their glasses.
Yeah. Because we only have 1080p monitors, but 4K just looks so good.
Oh yeah, because the camera still can do 1080 and it looks like garbage still. Like,
No, I mean they look pretty good on these cameras, but still, it's
well, like when it's in slow mo.
oh, well, it's a different bit rate. Yeah, the regular look better. Yeah, no, I think 4K is totally worth it.
Oh, didn't
No, the A6300 is the latest model. The A6000 doesn't have 4K. I would absolutely go with the G7 over the A6000.
These all just the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what that is. That must just get cut.
It's possible these aren't edited.
Yeah, I would definitely go with the G7 over the A6000 because 4K is that big of a deal to me. Plus, the A6000's batteries are terrible. It uses the same battery as the A7S, and just not good. The Panasonic batteries are really good. They last, like you could use one battery for an entire day of shooting.
Right?
Yeah, Brian is home.
Ah.
Brian, we got the chat going.
Huh?
We got the chat going.
I got a patron with me. Ryan
Patron.
Sadaka.
Is he a patron?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
Since
you know
when?
that.
Awesome.
I don't know. And he told me, he's like, "How do you think I knew about the live chat?" I was like, "Oh, Facebook."
Fantastic. Well, we have a official supporter.
I didn't realize that.
That's awesome. We'll have to thank him. Now that Brian's here, I think I can get some food.
I'll go. Well, oh,
Yeah, no, you guys can stay. Do you want something?
no, I'm fine. Or this Chipotle coupon.
I guess I could just get some juice. Okay, I'm gonna go get lunch.
James is sad that you're leaving, I think. Oh no, that's a happy face.
Let me go for Ryan, is this coffee? Yeah. With cinnamon? Yeah. The sugar? Okay. Smells good.
Why is that not?
I will not be partaking in the tasting. Ryan, say hi to the camera. Hi. Is anyone there?
Yeah, no, there's like it says 9 viewers now actually.
I knew it was 11 earlier.
Oh really?
Ooh, 11. Double digits.
That's more than we had on our first live thing, isn't it?
Our first, how many subs did we have on our first live?
Who knows? What episode? That's for the season finale.
I think it was less than 1,000.
Man. James says hi, Brian. I just farted.
Hey James, what's up?
Brian.
He's outside eating. So I'm thinking.
Oh, I don't want to edit this, man.
Well, I'm thinking in order to finish the song, I might need to get another guitar table.
Okay.
So that I can go through the amp to the
Do you,
music box.
do we have one?
No, I might have to go buy one.
Okay.
I don't think that we can get the proper distortion sound that I want.
Oh,
Okay.
If we don't go through the amp. Here is one of our official Patron supporters. And my best friend since first grade.
yo,
Thomas's mom just became a $5 patron.
Oh, cool.
I was like, that's cool. It doesn't really count when you know him, but
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I didn't know you were a patron.
who me? Yeah.
Oh.
As soon as he told me about it, I was like, oh, I need to look this up.
Did you
Sweet.
use
Thank
an
you.
alias or something?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, did you like
honestly-
just become one? Or?
No, like months ago.
That's so weird.
I don't
We
know
should
if
see
you've
if we-
released a video since I've been a patron.
Let's see.
The last one we released was Yellowstone.
That was in November.
I mean, not Yellowstone, Yosemite.
Adam Berkey, that one guy.
Yeah, there I am. Right where it says my name. Keep going down. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
well, that's weird. That was in December.
Yeah,
I
told
did
you.
not notice that.
Because you're blind.
Well, thank you.
I was always wondering how that interface looked. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty nifty.
Yeah.
You should just start patrons for everything you do in life. Like,
Got my nondescript coffee here.
I got my euro that apparently, like, what? Your city hates good euros or something? Makes it impossible to get to the euro place?
do you go to Greek? Wait, where'd you go? Greek Express?
Yeah. Why was there construction there?
Oh, yeah, like, most of that one road is
They're
now
widening it. Yeah. So that place has been pretty nightmarish getting to work.
who's, guess what my mom is.
Oh, fine.
Coffee emoji. I need some encouragement. Editing this kind of sucks right now. Need to figure out what to do with this thing. Making some calzones. What's wrong? need to think of stories to tell. Every time I'm like thinking of stories to tell, I can't think of anything. That's true. Food does inspire. I'm actually heading out in 30 minutes to go to a class about like how to use trees and sap and stuff for medicine. But I'll be back at 5:30 and we'll probably broadcast again then. Oh, yeah, there we go. It'd be funny if Robbie was ordering food and watching the live stream at the same time. Okay. That can be cut completely. Yeah, I went to another class like 2 weeks ago about herbalism, and like I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like actual medicine stuff or like pseudoscience stuff, but it was pretty cool. We like tried tea made from like stinging nettle and clover and all sorts of other wild plants. It's pretty awesome. They all tasted like planty water.
Yeah, I think that's the most common response to your teas. It tastes like water.
I don't know. Before when we like made pine needle tea, it was pretty strong. I think I just need to like put the water on there right when it's piping hot or something.
Well, Alfie, shout out. Alfie.
Oh yeah, he says to
He
like.
says to roll it around in your hands to kind of break it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever do that?
Well, sometimes I like cut them up, I think, but I don't know.
Oh, we're using that computer for that.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. I'm just gonna listen to what I wrote.
I think he's got. Okay.
I'm just gonna listen to what I wrote so I can practice.
Did we? Wait, your tree class reminds me. Have you ever watched? Oh, I did watch Nature Walk.
What's that?
They are neat. I want to go wherever that guy was, like Colorado or whatever. Use more, steep it longer. Oh, that's a good idea. Are there nettles growing already where you are? I feel like it's way too early for that here. And yeah, Alfie Aesthetics is awesome. I don't know, Brian, you should play guitar.
We can play the new song preview for them.
Okay. Where is it? Is it on Google Drive?
It's on my email.
I feel like it's.
I mean, it's on the computer.
I guess it's true. I don't. Oh, Robbie just coming. Robbie, I was just saying it'd be funny if you were ordering food and watching the live stream. Oh, Southern. Well, I'm gonna have to check we have this bike trail and some stinging nettle grows there. I love cooking it and just eating it like a vegetable.
I
Is
don't
this
know.
it? Oh, this is it.
Yeah, but I don't know if playing it on the actual computer will.
Guys, if this sounds horrible from your perspective, like because it's playing out of the same computer we're broadcasting from, just let us know.
I don't know now.
Eating it like a vegetable. Oh shoot! I better stop that video first. I don't know how to use Max. Where did the other Safari window go? Why is it doing this to me? What? Now I can't get the other Safari window. Really bad at this iOS thing. What the hell?
Well, I'm gonna go fast.
I'm gonna call Robbie and ask him how I get the other window. He's probably gonna watch himself get called. Yo, how do I get to the other Safari window? I can't find the other Safari window that was just open. Oh, wait, never mind. I found it.
Just hang up on
I don't know what happened, but I found it, so screw you, Robbie. Okay. Now
I'm busy ordering food.
I'm really bad at Macs. Let me know if this sounds really bad because it's the same computer.
It's not
Yeah, that's true. It's better with headphones. Oh, so that's fine. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna stop it for now.
I'm thinking, Andrew,
Huh?
the part where the piano starts bearing up, I'm just gonna get rid of that and change it to electric guitar.
Yeah, I kind of want the electric guitar to come in sooner anyway. I don't know. I want that solo part. That sounds really. It's gonna sound cool. Have we ever told you all the story of Black George? That might be a good story to tell. Guess I could just tell it regardless of whether or not I've told it before. But. Okay, so we in 2009, the four of us, including Thomas, went to Grand Tetons National Park, and we hiked to Phelps Lake, and we're at our campsite, and this park ranger comes by, and he's like, "Oh, you should go visit Black George. He's this old guy who lives in a cabin."
He gives root beer floats to people.
Yeah. So we hiked in and we didn't bring enough food or whatever. So we were gonna hike back out to the trailhead, go to our car and get the food. It was only, I think it was 2 miles one way. And we got to the car and then we forgot to bring the car keys. So we had to hike all the, Brian and Robbie hiked back. I think Robbie part of the way, but Brian went all the way back, got the keys, and then we met at the trailhead again. And at that point, we were all sort of exhausted, even though me and Thomas didn't do anything, but morally we were exhausted, or I don't know, emotionally or whatever. And we see this cabin right at the trailhead, and we're like, that's probably where he lives. So we go in. There's this 86-year-old man, huge beard, long hair. He's a volunteer ranger for the park, but he's worked in the U.S. Geological Society or Service for all his life, been to every continent in the world. So we go in and he's washing cups, and we tell him that the ranger told us about him, and so he makes us root beer floats and starts telling us all these stories about his life. And I don't know, some of those stories, there's one where he was hiking in northern India, in the Himalayas, and they come across these people who look like they're dressed like ancient Greek people. And he asked this guide, how come they're dressed like this? And the guy's like, well, apparently these people came here when in the time of Alexander the Great, and they've just stayed in this isolated valley for ever. So they still dress like that. And then there were other stories about how he used to be a stripper at a bordello or something. And a woman was choking, so he gave her the Heimlich, but then she sued him. So he I don't know. It was really weird, but he was a cool dude. He had all these stories, and we hiked back, and then along the way we met some people who also talked to them, And they're like, yeah, he has an ankle fetish apparently. And we're like, what? But no, did he?
I don't know.
No, I think someone else told us. But then we hiked back out. We visited. He had a picture where he was like holding some girl's like some girl had her like leg in there, and he was holding her ankle up. That was awesome.
We're friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, George Simmons, Black George Simmons.
Feed really delayed or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, it is. Wait, how come it looked so? Never mind. Just ignore me.
Can't I scroll up?
Oh.
Yeah, that's like one of the most interesting characters I've ever met. Yeah, when we met him the second time, we were like asking him what was up, and he was like, "I've got a date in the city tonight." The city being Jackson Hole, but
We stopped by twice, yeah, right?
yeah.
Yeah. We stopped by
Okay, so
on the way in and then on the way out. And he made us root beer floats both times.
I remember the way he washed the cups did not seem very sanitary because he just put like soapy water in them and shook them around and then like poured it out.
earlier,
Well, if you wash the cups immediately after use,
Yeah, I guess it's true.
not let them crust up.
As
like
long as
Andrew
all
does.
as long as all the soap got out. Crusty. Give me 500 crusty burgers. But anyway, one of my best stories is about a guy who tells stories, so that's kind of lame, but
Just starting in southern Michigan.
oh, that was about the nettles coming up.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, Morel season is coming soon.
Yeah, we got to get out there.
Yeah.
We have a secret spot for finding morel mushrooms. We found, how many did we find last year?
Like 8 in one go or something.
But like overall,
I don't know. Maybe like twice that.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like on this bike path.
Morel mushrooms being like a gourmet mushroom, apparently.
You know, there's a mushroom called dryad saddle, and people say they don't like it, but that's like one of my favorite mushrooms to eat. One of my favorite trees.
My favorite. I keep seeing the little chat box that says "say something." I think someone's telling us to say something. Say something.
What time is it? I gotta head out soon, actually. We should broadcast again tonight at like 5:30 or something. You all be down for that?
Is Robbie still watching? Robbie, where are you? What's taking you so long?
so earlier,
You guys should have Morels. You're in Ohio, right? Yeah, I haven't checked recently, but I think they usually come up around this time, like early April at least. And it's been a warm year, so they might be out now. Dried saddle, I feel like you have to cook it really well, and you have to make sure you get tender mushrooms.
I can't even remember which one was dryads now.
That's the big one. It's like looks like a pheasant's back.
I've eaten so much chanterelles that all I know are what chanterelles taste like.
Dried saddle is the one that like smells like watermelon kind of.
That's not helping. I honestly don't think I've eaten enough of them to remember.
Yeah.
The ones I remember most prominently are chanterelles and the chicken of the woods.
Let's see if I get it.
Aptly named chicken of the woods.
Chicken of the woods is amazing. I made a chicken fajita with that one time. It was delicious.
I could replace all my chicken intake with that.
If they found a way to farm that, like people could definitely go vegetarian. At least if they like chicken. Where is that?
Oh, I think I hear Robbie.
Oh yeah,
What are you looking for?
that's dried saddle. That's a,
You gotta remember that
Here.
90% of the time I don't see the mushroom before it's cooked.
Some dryad saddle with gallium plants.
Chipotle?
That's a delicious meal.
Like half-eaten Chipotle. What is this?
Just free gift coupon.
Did you talk about your favorite Pokemon?
No. Are we talking about favorite Pokemon?
Well, we neither of us. I've never played a Pokemon, and Andrew's maybe played half of 2 Pokemon.
Andrew used to play the Pokemon card game a little bit back when it was
Oh yeah,
back when he was like in middle school, right?
Pokemon card game on Game Boy Color. That was like one of the best games.
Classic. I actually have played the majority, I guess you could say, of the Pokemon games, at least the handheld ones. Not really that big on the new ones. Who asked this?
Was it Jason?
James Bolt.
James Bolt.
Oh, favorite Pokemon. If I had to, I think my favorite, because of nostalgia, would be Bulbasaur /
No, Pokemon game, right?
Pokemon game.
Scared the hell
I think, yeah.
Oh, was it Pokemon game?
No.
Yeah, it was Pokemon game.
Yeah, Pokemon game.
Oh,
We're talking about a movie? What?
no, Pokemon. Just favorite Pokemon.
Oh, I was
Shaped
thinking
like
you were
car
talking about
keys.
game.
Or the one that's shaped like car keys. That's a great Pokemon.
Klefki.
There's also a chandelier one.
There's actually a legitimate reason. He's not actually shaped like car keys.
Okay.
Apparently the
Car
story-
keys are shaped like him.
Yeah, exactly. No. I read, actually, I don't remember where I read this, but I remember when they first revealed that Pokemon, people were like, "This is so dumb. Why is there a car key Pokemon?" But apparently, the story is it likes like jingling shiny things, so it finds lost keys on the ground and like picks them up. So they're like actual keys on it instead of fake keys.
Ah, okay.
So I was like, I guess in the Pokemon universe, that's legitimate
Why
enough.
does it not have other jingly?
Yeah.
Get up, son.
All right. Well, to answer James Bolt's question, favorite Pokemon game, probably Pokemon Blue.
Got a job here?
Favorite Pokemon, if that's what he was asking, probably the Bulbasaur through Venusaur thing. Why do you guys get? What do you guys get in your Chipotle burrito and bowls?
Let's see. I get usually skip rice, get pinto beans. I want extra fajita stuff if I can get it, but usually they're out. Huh?
Yeah, fajita vegetables. Yeah.
Sometimes I get sofritas, but sometimes I want free guac, so I go veggie. And then I get pico de gallo, medium salsa, corn salsa, sour cream cheese, and lettuce.
You ask me what I get?
He's asking what people we get.
I get half steak, half barbacoa. I get salad. Sometimes I'll get brown rice, and then I'll get mild salsa and the green salsa and guacamole.
I think I'm more like my brother. I get no rice with beans and like extra peppers and onions, and then I usually get barbacoa.
I'm getting really hungry.
My hero was delicious.
I bet it
Let's go
was.
to Greek Express. Every time I come here, we go there. Never been there yet, actually.
I think we should live broadcast again at 5:30. Or I mean, you guys can keep broadcasting, but that's when I'll be back. So.
Okay, looks like we're just about at the paved road, which is our next.
This is like
Call me for.
oh, because I couldn't get the. I was trying to figure out iOS, so then I figured it out.
Couldn't find a Safari tab.
Yeah.
OS 10.
They are
You You said that in such a like.
No, it was a joke.
Okay, I know, but the way you said it was hilarious.
I'm assuming you didn't want it.
Yeah.
I moved up to Cleveland for a job, then got laid off, got a new job, but it's work from home. And my dad.
You're getting an inside look on Andrew's living habits here.
Drink salsa.
Personally, I like Columbus better than Cleveland. I don't know that much about it.
Why is there a bandage here? Actually need one.
Because that drone crashed into me.
Where?
On my foot and finger. We got it on the live.
You did it indoors, didn't you?
Robbie did it.
It was only a matter of time.
It's hilarious.
Made for good entertainment, though.
Yes. Like that's a question. It won the.
Did you make this happen?
bracket.
I also want to give a shout out to
Rage over Undertale taking down
Thank
Oh, really?
you from the bottom of our heart.
Oh yeah, like it won.
Oh, I can do it. I can put it day one, day two.
The game effects, yeah. There was so much nerd rage. It made me so happy. 'Cause I'm all
It was inspired by Patron, right?
Oh, I mean, you can.
Oh, the 16-bit.
Wait, where is that stuff?
There is a wonderful parody of
Great
Setting
sequence.
Opera. And I'm just like, I'm like watching. I'm like,
What are you pulling up?
Is this?
The day one, day two, like things that pop up.
And it's
Oh, awesome.
it doesn't last too long. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's just like, I'm not telling you what I'm referencing. You don't need to know the reference to get it. But if you do know the reference, like, I've only managed like finish one playthrough of it. If you do play through, keyboard controls are awful. Have a game. It makes the board a lot. I didn't realize that was even an option.
Why can't I drag this?
Until someone was like, "Have you tried using a controller?" I'm like, because there was one boss. There was
Can't drag this After Effects
on.
from
Excuse me.
Is it like timing based or something?
Oh, that's the wrong one anyway.
I'm not sure how to describe it. It's basically how that works is when the enemy attacks, you get a little box and you're moving around your little heart. And if your heart gets hit by the bullets that are flying around on the screen, and just the different enemies have different patterns. And you have to like dodge up, down, left.
What's fun about
It's a nice combat.
it? It came out of nowhere. Game.
There was a Kickstarter for it, and I have a couple friends of mine, like, the only reason I heard was a friend of mine.
Why can I not drag this After Effects file into the
You have to
project?
drag it to the project first.
Oh,
For some reason, that made
Put that thing.
total sense. I was just like, why didn't you think of that?
oh.
So, what time of year was it when you took this camping trip?
That was February, right?
Yeah, it's February. Unseasonably warm.
I was like t-shirt weather during the day.
Yeah, it was actually like the first warm weekend we had during the whole winter. It was like 60 degrees.
Which is like, it was like freezing yesterday. Or it felt like it anyway. But supposedly it's nice out now.
It's pretty nice out today, and
I've
it's
been
only
out
supposed to
yet.
get nicer tomorrow.
Did you hear about the Kickstarter for Unsung Story?
I thought I had multiple dates.
It was that like spiritual Final Fantasy Tactics
Yes.
successor.
The one that's
Wow.
like kind of
Yeah.
bounded by playdeck.
Yeah, and it totally shat the bed. See, stuff like that, that's why
You're like doing all this
in general,
sort of random stuff. I'm not following.
Like,
I'm just putting in like the day one, day two.
That's-
Wait, this isn't Vegas.
That's
That's
like
not.
3 years ago.
You mean the map sequence?
No, like, you
I
know,
had a
when it
Kickstarter
says day
for that.
one.
Oh,
I backed in,
But for some reason,
I don't know, like 3 years ago. Like when
there should be an actual
first
file.
getting rolling. And the guy is still working on it. He's had like catastrophic illness after catastrophic illness, and his wife got sick. God, this is coming out just like life stopped kicking me.
I remember lots of successes too. Shadowrun Returns. I haven't played that, but
It's,
I mean, like, one for
I mean, yeah, like, and that's the thing. You have to some extent, rely a little bit on the pedigree of the developer. For example, you know, when Peter Molyneux announces the Kickstarter, I laugh. Star Citizen, I kind of just laugh at because
Star Citizen may actually get finished. Just the sheer amount of money right now.
no, like it is such a black hole, and like I love it is one of my favorite things ever. But when I saw what happened with the Wing Commander movie and noticed that Chris Roberts was directing that,
Oh,
have you seen that movie?
I've heard of it. That's the one with like Freddie Prinze.
Freddie Prinze Junior, Matt.
How many miles did you guys hike?
We want to start our podcast back up. We've just been really busy lately, and it's been kind of tough to get a time together. Basically doing it on a weekly basis is really
We've been
tough.
we've been thinking about doing it so it's like each podcast is just 2 people, but it alternates every week or whatever. But me and Thomas, me and Thomas have been talking about doing this for a while and we haven't done it yet.
I think we should just, well, what do you guys think? Do you think the bi-weekly podcast is good enough? Because I think weekly was a little too often anyways.
Yeah, weekly is way too often.
Yeah.
Especially if we're putting it on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan brought Street Fighter 5.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. It's not one
So we can
patch.
try that out.
And we don't need to unlock anything because
I don't know why there's an arm appearing in the video.
No.
I realized the lobby's delayed.
I need to know the exact date. I'll do that stuff later. Whatever. I actually got to head out in a bit to go to this class.
what education?
About trees.
Andrew's gonna go hug some more trees.
Oh, it's back.
I'm learning about how to properly hug a tree.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Is when we have the time, we'll just do it. I think we when we were doing it weekly, we stopped doing it for like a week, and then it became 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks, and then we're just like, you know what? We got a little lazy and we stopped doing it.
Robbie and I used to do a podcast called Weekly Waves, and like we would only do it like I don't know. There's like a 2-year gap, and we calculated like how much time,
There's a big patch coming
like
up.
how many episodes we would have had if we actually did it weekly versus like how small. I don't know, it's like
I've never listened to your podcast.
it's purely for ourselves.
Do any of you guys out there play video games? And if so, what are your favorite games? That's my question to you.
We should make our gamer tag like a high-level patron reward.
Gamer tag. Heck, I'll play Smash Bros with anyone on any one of our subs for free. You don't need any donation to play Smash Bros with me. Isn't that right, Rob? Rob. Like, I'll play Smash Bros with any of our patrons for free. They don't have to be patrons.
Oh yeah.
The network code is so tight. Like, I can't play the Wii U Smash Bros. Online.
Oh really?
I just can't. I notice the lag. It's like,
I don't know, me and Brian play, it's pretty good. Between us, it's usually fine. If you're playing with randoms,
yeah, and like maybe just the people, because I was playing with a friend of mine up in Cleveland, and maybe his friends just all have awful internet, colossally awful. But just,
man, me and Brian were playing last night. He was raging really hard at me. He literally threw the
Big
controller on
chips.
the ground.
I can hear it, just like climb.
I was like, that's 2 for 2. I made my brother and Robbie throw the controllers.
Hey, Jason Likens has PS4. Do you have what games do you have? Battlefront, Destiny.
Hey, Andrew, have you looked at the coffee pot lately?
Why is it moldy again?
You shouldn't have to say that.
It's an experiment, Brian.
What you should have said was, why is it empty and clean?
Same here, Jason.
But yes, it is. It's gross. Please clean it before you go.
All right. Someone
In
follow.
fact,
Andrew's
let's live
a
stream
horrible
Andrew
roommate.
cleaning the coffee pot. Let's get that going. Someone provide evidence of this. Oh God Almighty!
So this is an intentional mold farm.
This is science right here.
Follow me outside.
Have fun, you two.
The last time I noticed the coffee pot.
I'm a fungi enthusiast. This is completely intentional. Look at that swirling around. Like, that's probably not entertaining to anybody. Oh, don't breathe. Spores. Can't turn into those clickers.
I thought it was hot. I was like, what's going on?
All right, there's like an hour left.
A little gross for you.
No, that's actually the chips.
Oh yeah, it's the chips. The chips, mate.
Yeah, chip crumbs.
So Jason has a PS4.
Yeah.
Battlefront. He has Battlefront. Jason has Battlefront. We should play Battlefront.
We should play Battlefront.
Battlefront. Fallout 4, Shadows of Mordor, Batman. Some others I can't remember. Cool. Well, Jason, if you want to leave your network ID, I guess is what it's called, the PlayStation Network ID.
Yes, and
You can
It's like DM us.
like private message us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh.
Definitely where we were supposed
Send
to
us a
run.
private message on Facebook with your tag. We'll add you. I'm down to play some Battlefront or whatever. Nerds.
Yeah. I have Battlefront, Destiny, and Witcher 3. I wish Destiny was a good game.
You mean you have Battlefront and Destiny, and I have Witcher 3.
Oh, yeah. I played Witcher.
Speaking of which, Ryan wants to borrow Witcher. Do you want to borrow it?
not right now. I do at some point, but I got too much stuff. Like this month has been awful. Let me tell you about massive failure.
Oh, Samuel I. Hersey says he missed this. He's watching the archive. I guess it's like, I don't know. What that
He's
means.
probably just on a super delay. He's probably
Samuel I. If you're watching this, we just saw.
How do you pronounce his name?
I don't know.
I said Samuli, but I
Oh,
don't know
Samuli.
if it's.
I just said Samuel I.
I would say my guess would be Samueli.
Send an MP3
I think Robbie's
to-
probably closer. I think the I would probably be like an E sound.
Anthony Myers doing taxes.
Witcher 3 is a massive undertaking. If you play that, make sure you have enough time set aside to do that.
Tad Roboshow said, Roboshow, how would you? Roboshow, right?
Roboshow, the AA logo.
The A logo in the lower right hand corner of the screen makes Andrew's t-shirt looks like Adventure Archives merchandise. We really need to make t-shirts or something. I assume that was.
There you go.
Yeah, that's probably
yeah,
nice.
because if you're sitting right here, it's like, yeah, that's cool.
Wait, what's that? What are you looking at there?
That's the Patron.
Oh, the patron page.
Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back at 5:30.
Really? Will you?
I don't know.
Do you see our drone?
I see the drone.
That thing's terrifying. They flew it in the house and it crashed into Andrew apparently.
Well, I mean, yeah. They're not easy to fly straight off the bat.
Just like inside, there's not enough room for
Oh, yeah.
things to go wrong.
Right. Like, you want a little altitude.
Yeah.
And then it runs out of battery and careens into your friends.
Actually, that one, when it runs out of battery, it like automatically lands at its launch location.
Trees of Ohio book.
Man, if only you were in Ohio. It's not that cold out.
It's not cold.
Were you just outside?
Like it's maybe long sleeve shirt weather, and that's about it.
It's nice out for once.
You know, Jason, I've really strongly considered getting Fallout 4, and even then, before my friends all recommended New Vegas, but I just never, for some reason, I've never really bought the game. Like, it sounds like it'd be fun, but whenever I think about picking up a Fallout game, there's just some other game that's on that like I'm playing at the time.
I love Skyrim, but Fallout just seems like Skyrim with a less appealing environment to me. I like fantasy stuff.
Oh, you're kicking little elves. I see how it is.
Okay, I'll see you guys.
See it?
As long as you picked up one of Fallout 4 or Witcher 3, you are contributing to the fact that single-player experiences are not dead game manufacturers. Please continue supporting this. Like,
That's
not
true.
everything needs to be online only, free to play.
Destiny does not need to focus so much on PvP multiplayer. Like, even though that's not single player, it's still like
story. It's supposed to be story driven.
Well, that was the value proposition initially, and then poor Dinklebot, he tried.
No, I don't think he did try. Actually,
He kind of funded it, and I hear.
It hurts to walk.
What'd you do to yourself?
Drone crashed into my foot.
I see. Drone accident.
Meredith said she liked Oblivion the best.
Oblivion.
I know.
That's a controversial opinion.
Is that the?
I thought Skyrim was everybody's favorite.
That's the one before.
Morrowind, actually. No. Yeah.
Um,
Morrowind, I'm told, is actually the one that most folks are like.
Mm.
And I kind of agree with that, I think. There are some issues with it, but mostly just due to its age. It was just, Morrowind was the most immersive one, in my opinion.
yeah, Skyrim was good, but it didn't feel like you were in a fully fleshed out world for some reason.
I mean, you could run around, you could hunt down, like, every Elder Scrolls game. You could hunt down all the tomes, all the books of lore, and yada yada. And it was still pretty good, but a lot of it felt too empty in the way that Morrowind did.
Okay, I'm heading out. I'll see you.
Or for real this
Have
time?
fun.
Yeah, for real.
You sure?
I don't know.
See you in a few minutes. But no, Jessie actually has the same opinion. She likes Oblivion the best. So
I haven't played any of the like Elder Scrolls. I remember my friend bought Morrowind on Xbox, and he played like 10 minutes of it and was like, "This is too deep for me."
yeah, Elder Scrolls games are an investment.
Yes, they are.
So I've played all of them except the first one, Arena, and
Morrowind was the third one, right?
Morrowind was the third one. Daggerfall was the second one. Daggerfall was the one I started on, and it had its problems, but it was one of those things where it was the first game you could kind of just run around and just faff about in like the first one I played, at least. It's the first one I played where you could just faff about as much as you could, and I'm just like, I'm going to be a master mage and a master thief and a master fightsman and yada yada. And I couldn't ever actually figure out how to do the main storyline quest. I only kind of recently got some info on that watching a speedrunner do the entire game in like 20 minutes. But
What you probably played this when it was released in '96. That was still like 12 years old.
I'm old. I mean, I'm 96. Yeah, that's yeah, I was well. Morrowind definitely had a lot of like great innovations. It prettied up the graphics the right amount, did things linear enough so you could figure out what you were doing.
Not important.
Yeah, like it just Morrowind. I don't think I ever actually completed the main quest line in one either. I think the only one I've ever completed is Skyrim because it's so fantastically easy to do so now.
Brian, you played Skyrim, right?
What?
You played Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
You play any of the others?
The previous Elder Scrolls? I've only played Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would have said don't bother.
Yeah. It's a good diversion. I got it for like $50. Yeah. I wouldn't have paid full price for it.
Oh sure.
It worked, Andrew.
Tried it?
No, I haven't. I watched you play a little bit of it and was like, okay, yeah, this looks like generic MMO number 492.
Except for an MMO, the multiplayer, like partying up with people, is extremely terrible.
Oh,
There's no way.
extremely terrible.
Yeah, because when you group up with someone, right, it doesn't give you a really good, clear marker of where your teammates are.
Okay.
If you're not looking directly at them, you'll see like a tiny, tiny triangle on the side of your screen. So you can lose track of your teammates all the time. And
all the time you'll be finding yourself in like instances and quests where you guys aren't the same, so you'll just suddenly disappear and lose track of people. It was awful. Like whenever you try to do quests together, it just became a cluster.
Step 1, when you're designing your MMO, look at WoW. Step 2, if you're diverging from WoW for some reason, think really hard about why you're doing that. I just remember back in the day, World of Warcraft meeting stones were bad enough, but
Yeah, that was weird.
yeah. They finally got like a heroic grouping mechanic where you'd actually say like, I am DPS, I am heal bot, I am tank, I want to queue for this, and actually you get some party composition going. What a concept.
Andrew says, David says, anyone here done Canyonland or Arches National Park? And then Andrew says, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? And what's your biggest life regret?
Biggest life regret. Okay, so what was the first one? I don't think we've done either of those, right?
It says, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
None of the other one. Have we done Canyon?
Canyonland or Arches National Park? No.
No. I think Arches National Park was kind of like on our watch list. So. I don't know if they can hear anything over here.
Can you guys hear Brian from over there? And it's Andrew, not some other Andrew.
Oh. Let me ask myself some questions. Get this discussion going. David asked a question. Acknowledge him.
We just did.
We did. He probably might not have heard me. David, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but we haven't done either of them. I actually have never heard of Canyonland. Is that like the official name?
Google it.
No, it's Google. To Google.
Yeah. Wow, that looks awesome.
Oh, so it's like, okay.
It's Utah.
I think Arches is a place that my dad went. Wow, they both look good.
They're both in Utah.
I would assume so, yeah.
I want to move to Utah.
Utah's very pretty.
You
Actually,
guys-
I legit want to move
Andrew
to Colorado.
dissing us on our chat. My gut instinct says to go to Arches National Park.
Well, says he's planning an itinerary. I think he needs somebody with experience.
Yeah. Well, he said he doesn't know which one to visit.
Oh. Well, then go to both. They're right next to each other.
Arches is smaller than Canyonlands. Andrew, you guys are park casuals. JK. So when are we expecting to have this out, Robbie?
I don't know. I think we can get it done by next Friday, which is April 1st. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I think we're coming along really well. So I guess tentative early release for patrons is April 1st.
I think so.
Mark your calendars.
I mean, it's still gonna be kind of tight, but
Yeah.
I think we can do it. Going to Zion. Sweet. Let's take a look at Zion. What I want to go to.
No,
Glacier.
my dad's been to Zion. He highly recommends Zion.
That looks amazing, dude.
In fact, we're planning on going to Zion. I think it's one of the most popular parks in the United States.
Look at that,
Yeah.
man. That looks cooler than Yosemite, I feel like. Wow. Why is that so, like, appealing? You know what I mean? Like,
The adventure. You want to go adventure. You want to go check it out.
no, I just meant like in a more fundamental sense? Like, why is just cool like nature?
Because it's something we don't see very often here. Kind of like how Thomas was at one point talking about how when you see mountains more often, you don't think of them as anything
that's
special.
true, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Andrew, why don't you focus on driving? Yeah, Zion, definitely high on the list. That looks really awesome.
That's my vote.
He's got his car on autopilot, so we're all set, guys. It's like I forget what it was from, some show or movie or cartoon or something. Person's like learning to drive, and he assumes cruise control is like an autopilot.
Sounds like The Simpsons.
Remember when I took that winemaking course? I got to drive.
Or you didn't forget how to drive. You're just drunk.
We quote Simpsons a lot. Jason says The Simpsons. Oh, it was The Simpsons then. Oh, it was Mr. Burns when he was trying to be independent, self-sufficient. Andrew driving that Model S. Oh no, yeah, he's right. It's the one where Bart gets the fake ID. Jason knows his Simpsons
Knows
trivia.
his Simpsons, yeah. My man. Okay, hold on. You guys need to hear this.
So last night you weren't there for it, but I was talking to Brian about how, you know what? There's no right way to camp. But let me tell you something. There is a wrong way to camp.
It's true.
How's that installation coming along?
I have to look.
Hey, John. John is here.
I plugged in yours to make sure it was charging.
John, that's okay. Nobody likes working. It's much funner to hang out.
I love work. What are you talking about?
Oh, you do?
He's being extremely sarcastic. Hey, John, what's going on? That's fine. You can work and hang out with us too at the same time.
Awesome.
Supposed to be
Talking to
working
John.
right now. I'm supposed to be working right now.
Work.
No, I've got a lunch next week. It's awful.
Is it that one place?
Yeah, the one where the last build you couldn't add to cart for an e-commerce site.
I thought, didn't you say that they finally realized how absurd? I'm sorry.
No. Goodness, no.
You had to be
Love my job or something. That's a tip. Don't go into project management.
there.
We need good ones, but don't do it. It's awful.
Andrew called his red jacket the hotline bling jacket.
It
was so funny because I was like, really? And then I went back and got home. I saw the basic thing. I was like, yeah, that's a Hotline Bling jacket. Hotline Bling. When was this? Was this when it was raining?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what finally prompted for thinking about, or I pre-ordered a Phantom 3, the same model, when they first announced it. And I would have gotten it, but for some reason they delayed the pre-order. And then in that time, I was able to talk myself out of spending $1,000, which I'm actually kind of glad I did, because now it's only like $600. But after seeing it in Casey Neistat's vlog, I was like, that's it, I'm doing it.
We're back up in the double digits. So yeah, on this trip, we had a little bit of hardship one night, which you'll see in the video, which resulted in some some crazy antics at night. Unfortunately, we didn't get to capture all of it on camera. But Andrew actually did get
There's
some
actually
shots,
enough, yeah.
from under the tarp, which actually kind of like adds to the ridiculousness of the situation. I saw this on the table, and I asked Andrew, and he told me what happened. Nothing got destroyed, right? Just Andrew's leg.
So we flew it right there. It was flying. Everything was going okay. Then I tried to land it, and then it started freaking out when it landed. And then Andrew like tried to jump in after it. I don't know why he tried to jump in, actually. We recorded it. So. But anyway,
Oh, good. We can see it.
he jumps in, chops up his fingers, and then it chops up his, or maybe it chopped up his leg first, and then it started chopping up his fingers. But eventually it stopped.
Wasn't anything major, right?
No,
I don't see pools of blood, so.
there was no blood on the chopper, so whatever. Get to the chopper!
You know, John, actually, Cape Town footage.
Well, Casey Neistat, he took his drone to Cape Town.
Oh, okay.
And then he was like,
well, Andrew had to go to some sort of tree identification class that he signed up for, or something or another. But I was gonna say, I have a friend in New Zealand, and honestly, going to New Zealand is really high on my list at some point. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of good stuff to do down there.
New Zealand, I made a text document one time that said, you must go here one day before you die, and it was someplace in New Zealand. I don't think I still have that.
Andrew says, is Andrew in hospice?
Oh, well, I guess you could do it illegally. I mean, we could always do that.
Are they like official? Well,
you know, he says so many vlogs. Vlogs not official. See, the thing is here, we could do that, right? We could just go there and do it. And after the fact, somebody will yell at us. And I'm okay with that.
It depends on just how bad the consequences might be. But I feel like if we talk to a ranger,
there's no consequences. Like, what is somebody gonna do? Like,
no, but not just consequences. I'm saying like the more people we have watching our stuff.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean,
could be.
It's like haters are gonna hate regardless. And like, if you can get such an amazing shot, be like, look, relax. We spent 5 minutes using the drone. We didn't ruin anybody's trip, and we got this amazing shot.
The way I see it is, if we talk to a ranger, like as long as we just get an understanding of what the restrictions are, I think we'd be fine, honestly.
But we weren't sponsored by the National Park Service. That was a contest that Andrew won.
Yeah, and
So
the
there's
contest
no
was sponsored by
companies. by corporations like
Subaru and
DJI Phantom. Well, I mean, in that case, I'll just do it myself and I'll put it in the vlog, and then Adventure Archives can remain clean.
put it on your vlog.
Sorted association.
I really feel like sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
It depends on what you have on the line, though.
There's nothing on the line. There's a fine. Like,
No, but you have to understand, like, if we get in trouble, that could, you know, like, not ruin Adventure Archives, but it could cause problems for Adventure Archives.
okay.
And you don't want to.
Well, I mean, I won't do that to Adventure Archives because I'm getting outvoted here, but I will absolutely do that to my blog.
Well, this is all just talk and speculation. There's no decision right now, but
No, it's like fucking. Or, sorry, excuse my cursing, but it's following the rules all the time. It's like gets you nowhere, man. Like you just, well, I'm gonna follow the rules because I'm afraid of getting in trouble. Sometimes it's better to just get in trouble rather than not have something as amazing as a drone shot in the park.
I'm not arguing with that. But I'm just saying we just have to consider all our options before we just go out there. And
Oh
start
no,
using
I
the
mean,
drone.
I bet we could find a way to do it.
Yeah. With
permission. So
drone Tourette's. He goes into trance and gets awesome drone shots. That's the most interesting thing I've heard today.
no, so I mean, like drones are illegal in New York City,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and Casey Neistat has drone footage in every one of his vlogs. So I mean,
Patron funds will go towards rock.
and he gets like 2 million views a video. Like nobody's coming down. on it.
million views.
Yeah.
Why aren't we at 1 million views, guys? Come on. Keep refreshing that video.
Do you have a draft version of that guitar song yet?
Yeah.
Just something we could use for the tempo.
What's the email? I can just email it because it's just on my email right now.
I just emailed to any.
Actually, it's on this computer. Guitar is on.
This one?
Let me see if it's 1 or 2. It's 2. What's that?
It's Andrew's Facebook.
But is that his friend or is that someone?
Well, it's still open.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's still open. Oh, maybe it's Chrome. Yeah, I think it's his Facebook friend.
Me and Andrew keep laughing at that fire starting footage because you were trying to light the thing, but you just like were like trying to light it while it was sitting on the ground. I was like, just pick it up, man, and light it. It's so funny. Like you were like lighting a fuse to TNT. Like
This is edited down so much.
I know. I saw the
There were
original.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah, when we were first going through the footage, we were watching that whole thing. We were laughing.
Oh yeah.
Sparks. Window.
No, it's that window.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see that.
I don't think Street Fighter's on.
Okay.
It's probably that one.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Andrew with Adventure Archives. Shut the song off. I was thinking of it started.
Some narration leading right into it.
You gotta redo that little thing. That's okay. Well, I want you to redo it because I don't like the sound of it. We just did it very basic. So good. That thing goes viral quite like an embarrassing arrest video.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, huh? No, I was gonna listen to, but oh.
A little timely narration here. So good.
I think this will be. Well, no, I don't know if that counts, but I think this will be one of the most recent episodes we've done where the time has gotten actually shorter from the previous episode, possibly.
Oh yeah. No, so like me and Andrew were talking about that. The feel of how long the episode is has nothing to do with, well, I mean a little bit, but it doesn't have as much to do with the actual time of the video, but the pacing. It's like if you watch Red River Gorge, it feels like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
but it's a full hour. If you watch Yosemite, it's an hour and 10 minutes, but it feels a lot longer than that because it's like not paced as quickly. Yeah, this one should be like right at an hour. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Oh, Andrew, you're just a little slow.
Cool. I'm gonna play some Street Fighter with Ryan. Give Street Fighter 5 a go.
We've got 5 right now. you guys are curious, I'm editing the last scene right now. Andrew Lynn is calling me. Where's my phone?
Yo.
Yo, what up? You're on speakerphone.
You're not gonna believe it. I drove all the way downtown to this place, and I find out it's actually at a place like 10 minutes north of where you guys are.
Well,
Damn it.
You're on speakerphone. Do you want to say anything to everybody?
Yeah, I probably just should have looked closer at the Facebook event or something. But I don't know. How's it going, everybody?
It's going good
I'm
here.
gonna drive back up, but I'm still gonna be gone for like 5-ish.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard that, but Andrew does what Andrew does. Very typical for him. Oh, wait. Just past the final. Just past the final inlet before we get to the exit. And not a moment too soon, because I'm about to die of hunger and cold.
Yes, it's been a wet day. I'm actually feeling pretty good, but I am still hungry.
I'm so tired, man. I just want to sit down and eat so badly. But it's what makes the meal so worthwhile, is to feel like this. Which is for sure. For sure.
You should always treat yourself.
Like this. Which is for sure. So badly. But it's what makes the meal so worthwhile, is to feel like this. Which is for sure. I'm playing Street Fighter up there. It's kind of funny when you edit an episode or a video with this many moving parts. It's kind of like you just keep doing random things until eventually all the pieces fit into place. Because there's still no narration in the entire video. But that's such a crucial aspect of it. You kind of just have to leave room for the narration and be like, oh, there'd probably be some good narration right here.
Finally, we see the first signs of civilization. We're very close now. We're like 10 feet away. Woohoo!
Oh yeah, this is great. Oh yeah. Andrew, if you're watching this, this ending is great. Brian's songs are like perfect for ending songs. It has that perfect like ending feel. Oh, so good. Yeah, this song is great.
just past the final inlet before we get to the exit. And not a moment too soon, because I'm about to die of hunger and cold.
Yes, it's day. Wet day. I'm actually feeling pretty good, but I am still hungry.
I'm so tired, man.
That needs to be the end of that.
No, I just want to sit down and eat so badly.
But I am still hungry. But I am still hungry. But I am still hungry.
Yeah, Andrew, I knew that you would agree that that was the proper place to end that talking scene.
Finally, we see the first signs of civilization. We're very close now.
We're like 10 feet away.
Woohoo! Finally, we see the first signs of civilization. We're very close now.
We're like 10 feet away.
Woohoo!
Yes. It's all coming together nicely. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh man, some narration right here. Oh god. Andrew, you're gonna have to write something really good. Okay. That is good to go. Oh man, this episode is almost done, dude. I mean, it's not almost done, but there's so many parts that are just complete or close to complete.
Now, turn directly west, whereas I've usually been heading north or east. So I think that means I'm getting close to the trail junction, at least according to the map. Robbie
So I think this spot looks good to you. Yeah, looks good to me. All I need is some. This little gift, nice fire ring. Good job, Greedo. It's just me and Rob. It's just me and Rowdy tonight. I don't have Andrew and his magical fire starting abilities, but I have enough knowledge, I think, that we can get started. And we've got a lighter and some tinder with us. Our pride is on the line. Let's do it. All right. We'll light this, and then I'll get the bundle ready to put on top of it.
The Aspen.
We'll light this, and then I'll get the bundle ready to put on top of it. Andrew's definitely gonna laugh at. Andrew's definitely gonna laugh at us. You're doing it all wrong. High five! High five! Nice job. I think that's what I want on there. High five. I think that's what I want on there. Okay, there you go. You got it. There we go. Good job, fire. Don't hold it. Right.
Welcome, Johnny. It's very boring right now. Sorry. I'm just sitting here editing. Andrew is at a tree identification class. Brian is playing Street Fighter with another Patreon donor.
Good old Who Billy, I think 25 on YouTube, sent us these lamps, along with a little morsel that were. Right, yeah. Sent us these lamps.
can never tell if like the trail maps are bad, if we're just bad at navigating, or the markers are bad, or if it's a combination of all of those.
Good old Who Billy. Good old Who Billy, I think 25 on YouTube, sent us these lamps, along with a little morsel that we're going to try tomorrow night. But it's solar power. Good old Who Billy, I think 25 on YouTube, sent us these lamps, along with a little morsel that we're going to try tomorrow night. But it's solar powered, and then it just like inflates. Got flash. Two brightness setting. It's good stuff.
I see, Andrew, you cut out the I hate rabbits part. That is fine. This is acceptable.
Stuff.
Biggie, glad you are still alive. So say hello. Well, hello to you, Johnny. 12:30 few by with nice weather outside. It is very nice weather today. Yes, they are.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So I think this spot looks good to you.
Yep, looks good to me. All I need are some trees.
Okay, well, looks good to me. All I need is the ground. We were wondering if we were going to be able to start a fire. Greedo gave us this little gift. Nice fire ring. Good job, Greedo.
It's just me and Rowdy tonight, so I don't have Andrew and his magical fire starting abilities, but I have enough knowledge, I think, that we can get started, and we've got a lighter and some tinder with us.
Our pride is on the line. Let's do it.
All right. We'll light this, and then I'll get the bundle ready to put on top of it.
Andrew's definitely going to laugh at us.
I'm doing it all wrong.
Yeah. High five! High five!
Nice job. I'll get those little ones on there.
Okay, there you go. You got it.
There we go.
Good job, fire.
Jump on.
Yeah, right. Good old Who Billy, I think 25 on YouTube, sent us these lamps, along with a little morsel that we're going to try tomorrow night. But it's solar powered, and then it just like inflates. It's got flashing and two brightness settings. It's good stuff.
Now we wait. I had a thought. And breathe. This is super exciting. When I went to Japan recently, I found out they have these single-serve coffee brewers.
Let me see if I can find it. Hey, Brian. Yeah. Where are those solar lamps? What? Where are those solar lamps? Jason, it's one of these. You can see that. I can inflate it at the bottom here. I think. I don't know. And then it's got. Yeah. Who Billy 65, one of the YouTube guys, or one of our viewers, he sent it to us, along with some pickled bologna, which was very interesting food. Looks like a pillow. Oh, interesting. Is it like the same size, or is it actually like the size of a pillow?
Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah. God, that smells so good. Good Lord. Thank you, Japan. That's smooth. Nothing makes getting out of bed easier than having a fire. Mother rhino's giving birth.
Interesting. Yeah, these are really cool. Like somehow just having the clear plastic makes it work really well to like disperse the light.
It is literally what I was saying in my head. I love it when you get a fire hot enough that you just put a stick on there. And even if there's no flames, it's just so hot there. Eventually the stick will...
Oh.
I love it when you get a fire hot enough that you just...
Luminade. Let me check that out. Luminade. Oh, cool. Yeah, those are cool. Nice. What brand is this? Empowered inflatable solar lantern.
Put a stick on there. And even if there's no flames, it's just so hot there. Eventually the stick will... Yeah, we've decided to take the Vesuvius Backpacker Trail instead of the Lakeshore Trail because we're pretty sure Andrew's going to be a bit later. And if we went on the Lakeshore...
Oh, sweet. Yeah. I haven't tried any of those subscription box things yet. I think we actually got one that we need to do an unboxing of from Apocabox, like Apocalypse and Box combined.
The trail would...
Do you like your subscription box thing?
Get there so early that we'd just be sitting there all day. Yeah, it's on the map. Sleeper or something like that.
That's when you know you're in the wilderness.
this way it is. Let's do it. So you missed this area when we were in Zaleski. Now you get to see.
Vivisac. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, $25 a month, that seems like kind of a lot, but if you get good quality stuff, that's pretty cool. Especially stuff that's useful, like for camping and stuff. Like, I know there's lootcrate.com, but I feel like those are mostly just like knickknacks and stuff. I don't need any more knickknacks in my house.
So you missed this area when we were in Zaleski. Now you get to see it.
That was good.
And spirits are high. I've got I think we just found. Okay. Did you say pop salad? No, I said Rob salad. Pop salad. I said you.
Oh, that's another advantage. Yeah, is you get stuff that you never even think about, or stuff you've never even like heard of before. This song is, I looked up online bossa nova chord progression, and then I just used that chord progression and made this song. And then you can also hear like the theme song for the show, the melody for it somewhere right there.
Did you say pop salad? Did you say pop salad? No, I said Rob salad.
So we're definitely still good, and we're on the right trail, right? Okay. No sign of Andrew yet. No radio contact yet. Not sure where he's at.
Ooh.
sure I'm still a decent ways away from Brian and Robbie, but it's been a fairly pleasant, pretty easy. Pretty sure I'm still a decent ways away. Pretty sure I'm still a decent way. Pretty sure I'm still. Pretty sure I'm still. Pretty sure I'm still a. Mature forest, and I've also noticed that there's lots. Pretty easy hike at least. And I'm noticing there's lots of oak and hickory in the forest, which makes me think it's a bit more of a mature forest. And I've also noticed. Pretty sure I'm still a decent ways away from Brian and Robbie, but it's been a fairly pleasant, pretty easy hike at least. And I'm noticing there's lots of oak and hickory in the forest, which makes me think it's a bit more of a mature forest. And I've also noticed that there's lots of signs of some sort of. And I've also noticed that there's lots of signs of some sort of a fire or burning. And I'm wondering if that was something intentional or accidental. Because I do know that oaks rely on fire to reseed and reproduce. But yeah, I don't know. There's just lots of burnt logs and things like that. Speaking of trees, this reproduce. But yeah, I don't know. Speaking of trees, this is one of my favorites, tulip poplar.
One of Andrew's favorite trees.
And the way you can tell is it's got this sort of cantaloupe-looking ridgy bark. It's got these ridges, but they're not too large or too thick. The overall texture is almost flat. And in between the ridges, you can see there's these white lines. The reason I like this tree is because if you find sticks on the ground lying around, you can usually peel the bark off and use it for tinder.
Andrew, this is sleeper and sauerkraut.
Oh, crap. Oh, no. No, that's not good. Ah, that's why. Okay, got it.
Pretty sure I'm still a decent ways away from. Pretty sure I. Pretty sure I'm still a decent ways or burning. And I've also noticed that there's lots of signs of some sort of a fire. And I've also noticed, makes me think it's a bit more of a mature forest. And I've also noticed, speaking of trees, but yeah, I don't know. There's just lots of. Speaking of trees, this
It's one of my favorites, tulip poplar, and the way you can tell is it's got this sort of cantaloupe-looking ridgy bark. It's got these ridges, but they're not too large or too thick. The overall texture is almost flat. And in between the ridges, you can see there's these white lines. The reason I like this tree is because if you find sticks on the ground lying around, you can usually peel the bark off and use it for tinder.
Andrew, this is sleeper and sauerkraut.
Identify dances. If I knew the names of the dances, I could do something like that for sure. I'll tell you guys a little secret. We want to do like an urban archives where we go to different cities. I basically do like a travel show just like this, only in a city.
Andrew, this is sleeper and sauerkraut. You copy? Do you copy?
You gotta say it louder. Andrew, this is sleeper and sauerkraut. Do you copy? Over.
Let's keep going. It's a hard negative.
Wow, this is muddy. We've come to the crest of the trail.
We should be crossing around, start heading back on the other side of the lake.
Which means Andrew should be here soon, right?
Okay, so I am just now coming to this road here. According to the map, that means I am less than halfway to where I'm supposed to be meeting Brian and Robbie, which means I should probably film less, pick up the pace. Let's go.
Yeah, this is it. And that's the crossing right there. Got waterproof boots? Let's do it. Yeah, my feet are a little wet too. They're doing the full YOLO also. Yeah. Well, it depends on where you're going. This is they're doing the full YOLO also. Yeah.
Don't worry, the Urban Archives would never supplant Adventure Archives. We just think that would be a fun thing to do on occasion.
Yeah. 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 Well, it depends on where you're going. This is definitely where we were supposed to rendezvous with Andrew. So if we keep going, we'll meet up with him eventually, right? Yeah. Hopefully he's en route. But we haven't been able to make radio contact with him.
Good chance that he forgot to turn on his radio, though.
Wow, we don't think very highly of him. But Andrew, if we're wrong, here's a preemptive sorry. But I feel like you should be in radio range by now if your radio's on.
Wintertime is not the best time to find mushrooms, but you will find a lot of woody shelf fungi like this. And this is Ganoderma applanatum, or the artist bracket. And the reason it's called that is because, well, actually there's one that fell over here, but you can draw on the underside. So let me show you what I mean. feel like every time I find sassafras, it's always like a shrub or some leaves, but this is actually what a more fully grown sassafras tree looks like. It's got really ridgy bark with orange in between. If you took some of the twigs and scraped them, I'm sure they'd be pretty fragrant. That doesn't smell. That doesn't smell like much right now, though.
Andrew's sniffing trees. It's not a tree hugger, he's a tree sniffer.
Fungi, come in. This is Sleeper and Sauerkraut requesting update. Nothing. Let's just continue our journey. You come in.
I think I should go right there.
There's another junction up here. Yep. Andrew! Suppose that is a long shot.
How do I move markers?
There's another junction up here. Another junction up here. Very much good. There's another junction. There's another junction up here. Yep. Andrew! Andrew! Suppose that is a... Suppose that is a long shot. Andrew!
How do I decide what to include in the daily vlog and save for AA? Oh, well, usually my daily vlog doesn't overlap with Adventure Archives, but like when we go on trips, I've only done it twice. One was for Red River Gorge. Did I do Yosemite? No, I wasn't vlogging when I did Yosemite. I was vlogging when I did Red River Gorge and this past one. And for Red River, I just included random clips. And then for this past one, I actually filmed the vlog on my cell phone and then just used a few clips from the actual episode. Basically just anything that didn't spoil it, but was still interesting to look at, or footage that we weren't going to use also.
Andrew! Suppose that is a long shot. Suppose that is a long shot.
This is another really good source of tinder. This is another really good source of tinder. This is Lonicera japonica, or Japanese honeysuckle. I've heard some call it strangler vine because it tends to wrap around other plants, but it's got very papery bark.
I need to fix the audio levels on that. What is it? Oh.
Honeysuckle. I've heard some call it strangler vine because it tends. This is another really good source of tinder. This is Lonicera japonica, or Japanese honeysuckle. I've heard some call it strangler vine because it tends to wrap around other plants, but it's got very papery bark. And it's an invasive plant, so you don't have to really feel bad about picking the bark off of it. It's good tinder even when the vine's a bit green. You just have to work at it a bit and get it dried out. Yeah, pretty handy if you're lost out here. Although if you do find this, chances are you're not super far from civilization, since it is an invasive plant.
Andrew, come in. This is...
Since it is an invasive plant.
Andrew, come in. Andrew,
since it is an invasive plant.
Andrew, come in. This is Sauerkraut and Sleeper. Do you come in? Do you come in? Do you come in? Do you come? Do you come in?
Okay, so the trail has now turned directly west, whereas I've usually been hit. Okay, so the trail. Okay, so the trail has now turned directly west.
Narration, that's generally the last thing that comes in because Andrew does most of the writing for the narration, so he kind of needs like a full thing, not a full thing, like a full video from start to finish that he could watch and then write narration to so that he can know what parts still need like filling out or explanation. And Andrew is so good at these botanical teaching moments that it almost sounds scripted. I agree. He is quite good at those. But I assure you, they are off the cuff. Because none of us have the motivation to actually write something in advance.
Okay, so the. Okay, so the. Okay, so the trail has now turned directly west, whereas I've usually been heading north or east. So I think that means I'm getting close to the trail junction, at least according to the map. Robbie and Brian should be waiting for me, so I'm gonna give them a little radio call. See if they'll answer. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Brian and Robbie, do you read me? All right, nothing yet. Kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I'm really close, but we'll keep hiking. Try again later.
All right, we just got contact.
Try again later.
Can you guys hear them playing Street Fighter out there?
We'll keep hiking. Try again later.
All right, we just. All right, we just got contact from Andrew about the radio. This is Sleeper and Sauerkraut. Do you hear us, fun guy? Let's do this. Andrew, this is Brian and Robbie. Do you copy?
Andrew, this is Robbie and Brian. Do you copy? Codename Fungus. Come in. Codename Fungus.
He like turned it on.
Robbie and Brian, are you there? Do you read me? Come in, come in. Oh, nice. How's it going?
It's going great. We called you back right after you called us, but you didn't.
Oh, yeah, I turned it off to save the battery, but I was kind of.
Ooh, excuse me. Wow, that is hilarious. I'm just playing on the internet now. Is anybody still watching? I think the computer, this battery is really good. Computer has 35 minutes left of battery. So this stream will go on for another 35 minutes. You know, we've never done geocaching, amazingly. No. Andrew has done geocaching. I mean, I have never done geocaching amazingly. When I first found out about it, I was super excited about it. I was like, oh God, I gotta do this. You know what? That's not true. I have done it one time. There's somebody else who was random. I went to my girlfriend's grandmother's house, and then there was this dude who was renting a room in the house. And then he was like, do you guys like geocaching? And I was like, I always wanted to. And he took us out on a little geocache. And it was kind of cool. Yo.
Still on the air.
Still on what?
Still on live chat.
Yeah, the computer has 35 minutes of battery left.
That's plenty of battery.
Just looking at my HTC Vive pre-order. My Oculus and the Vive are both preparing to ship. Say something.
Anthony Meyer, did you already answer that narration question?
Yeah, I answered all the questions.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. Put some AA cards in the geocache.
Oh yeah. Oh, you.
I don't know what I thought of that.
In a sec, yeah.
How was it? How was it, Street Fighter?
Oh, I like it. I mean, I know it.
I mean, playing against Brian.
Oh, I kicked his butt. Oh, well, yeah. It's a game where I can kick his butt. It's nice. I don't have a lot of those.
I think I'll play some Smash Brothers and get my butt kicked.
I mean, it's only because I own the game that he doesn't.
Yeah.
So.
Did you play Street Fighter 4?
No.
No.
They took out the focus attack.
They took it out?
I think so.
From 5, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I think they did.
Yeah, I think everything's the V-trigger system. And from what I'm told, it's a lot better because focus attacks weren't very unique, like, between different
focus
characters.
attacks was all the same, I think.
Yeah, whereas V-trigger, it can be very different depending on what character.
Yeah.
Where's my parry? She doesn't do that.
Yeah, I kept trying to parry an attack when I was using some other character, and he just kept hitting me and hitting me. I was like, why am I not parrying these attacks? And he's like, oh, by the way.
I said specifically that changes, V-trigger stuff changes between characters. What are you, Aaron from Game Grumps? Say something and then just like, immediately dump it from memory. Swivel.
Episode's coming along.
Still editing. Nothing less the edigizer.
Basically edit and then add narration and then refine it.
And then edit more.
I was telling them that basically you have to get it watchable enough that Andrew can watch it so he can add narration. Because like if you don't have like an actual something to watch, you just, hey, let's say this.
Yeah.
Oh crap, he's getting bored. He's just saying whatever.
I'll see you later, Ryan. Figure it out.
Yeah, here it starts.
Did you see this?
What? It's a camera lens. Oh my.
Andrew had a camera. It was like it was digital or no, motorized, so it just go out on its own. It's really funny.
Oh my.
Oh goodness.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, how many like millions of hours of footage are you talking through?
This one actually wasn't as much as previous ones. Okay. This was, how many gigs was this? Yosemite was like 350 gigs. This was only 198. So.
Ah, welcome, brother. Literally.
Where's Thomas?
I see you've engaged in the muddy warfare.
Oh, it feels
Good to see you.
I can tell that you guys are way colder from just sitting here. Just by how much you wear.
It was freezing, dude.
The Lakeshore Trail goes up that way. Okay. And we saw some people walking from that way, and they didn't look very muddy. So I think we might have a good chance of finding a place to camp up there.
Yeah. Wait, where did you come in from then?
That way.
Well, when you were whooping, it sounded like it's coming from up above, so that's why I was sitting up there too. But
The whole time we were saying, Andrew probably forgot the radio. Andrew probably forgot to turn on the radio.
I was like, but even for Andrew, that's pretty low.
Forgetting the radio, I could have maybe seen that, but I don't think you would have forgotten to at least try and radio us at some point.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys eat yet? You probably have. We're gonna have pizza tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I realized we brought this mini bagels. We can make little mini bagels.
Oh, pizza bagels.
I want pizza
We're gonna eat good tonight. How's it feel to not be solo anymore?
That's pretty good. Morale is high. Spirits are high. Water levels
It's funny
high.
that we used that phrase, even though, like when we were hiking, you were like, spirits are high.
Yeah, he said the exact same thing. That was fun.
Wow, this is like sacred grove.
Some weird, like, inflatable
Yeah,
thing. But, like, the minute
Ooh.
this
Ooh, my buttocks.
scene here, it's like a split.
Good job.
And it's solar charge. So it's pretty decent.
Don't incinerate.
Been in a movie twice to set up a tent.
Well, I mean, it's got a battery in it. The idea is interesting, but
Yes. Like, as a compact and, like something that you're not worried to toss or anything.
This it moves.
What compared to last night?
Not the same.
Pizza rolls over the fire are the best. Pizza rolls, that'd be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep them like, bring them like bundled in a, wrapped in tin foil.
Yeah.
You're also making this possible. Without you, I don't know what I would do. You're our only hope.
This thing can move too.
Did you ever play, I forget what we did, but Tatsunoko vs. Capcom?
yeah,
Crap, it did get moved.
think we're just about ready though. We're gonna.
Did Andrew touch it?
No.
I tried. I tried to help.
How much did the A7S cost?
3,000.
Oh, okay. I was like, maybe I'll pick up a camera. If I get one, maybe we get one that share batteries.
Well, you get the same one Thomas got.
Well, I was thinking, his doesn't do the night shots though, right? Like
Right.
yours.
Yeah.
That's the only difference, or that's the biggest difference. But would it share batteries with yours? Because they're both Sony, right?
That means nothing.
Yeah, it would.
It would.
Yeah.
Okay. And lenses?
Yeah.
Okay. How much does this cost them?
1,000.
Also,
Okay, so the trail has turned directly west, whereas I've usually been.
I heard Andrew call. What did he say?
He went downtown, and all he had to do is go north a little bit.
That's why we doubted him to like turn on the radio and stuff.
I mean, yes, I have known Andrew for
Yeah.
a day or two.
It was definitely Andrew.
Classic Andrew. Let's talk coffee pots for a second.
The worst part is it sits in the corner back there, and I never noticed.
Just
it
past
for,
the final inlet.
And then I just happened to look over at the coffee pot. I'm like, oh my god.
Although in his defense, this place is kind of a mess. Like,
Well, who do you think made that mess?
it's a broken glass type of send around.
No, we clean it up. When we do clean it up,
I think we're just about
basically
ready
it gets
though.
messy because
We're
of
gonna
that.
hike out of here real quick. And go straight
Like,
to
when I
that
asked-
post-hike
We'll
meal.
try and alternate doing dishes, and then I'll be like, okay, I did the dishes twice. Here we go. Like you do the dishes like the next one, and then like what you see in the sack right now.
And that's the problem, is that it devolves to, you know, whatever the maximum tolerance is. That's what the battle is. Whose tolerance is lower, and it looks like
He's winning that battle.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I'm talking about pizza rolls.
it's like 320.
All I had after the gym was coffee and a breakfast bar.
I'm gonna eat at home. Brr, brr, brr. I went and got
Yeah,
nice,
only hope.
delicious gyros and fries. You had Chipotle. I miss living near a Chipotle that isn't garbage.
Oh yeah, some of them are not very good.
Ours is awful. I know helps is like Missy worked for Chipotle, so she's editorializing everything
What
that's happening.
Chipotle?
She worked for them for a while,
Oh.
so she knows how they're supposed to operate.
Yeah.
Like we were at the one here, and I'm like watching the guys on the line start arguing with the people in the kitchen. I'm just like,
I just want my burrito.
why this shouldn't be a thing.
Building the fire up. Same. Yeah.
It's nice to have a roommate with roughly equivalent best tolerance. Ideally, when Jesse's busy, I can have plans when I get busy, Jesse. And then, well, life happens and we both get busy and everything. So, yeah, I can't imagine. I'll get you some ball.
Catherine, that sounds like an awesome idea. I'm gonna try that next time we go camping.
Oh yeah.
She's saying just wrap some pizza rolls in some foil and throw it on the fire for a bit. I'll definitely hit the spot.
It's unfortunate.
This scene was so funny.
Well, my rain fly wasn't set up properly or something. And basically, the rain started getting into my hammock. At that point, it may as well be a tub. And I knew that if I didn't do something about it, then I would just be sleeping in a pool of water. So I had to set up the tent last night in the ring and sleep in a half-wet sleeping bag. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Good day.
Yep.
Go. Yeah.
Right.
It's so funny. Like Andrew told me he did that this summer. It's the way it cuts to just him sitting under the front.
I'm gonna be waiting for you. So get the cup.
Oh god.
Whoa.
It's like, I'm not waiting anymore, damn it. Okay, I can't edit anymore. Shall we end this?
All right, yeah. I think we should sign off for the time being. I think Andrew wanted to try to do more live stuff tonight.
Yeah.
When he gets back, I guess we'll decide on that.
Decide. Maybe we should go fly the drone. Have you flown it yet? Have you flown a drone yet?
I have seen one fly.
Okay. We're going to go fly the drone. Thank you very much for watching. We might be back later tonight.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, spread the word, etc. We will see you guys later.